Well, the fundraising is still going on for the Walk to End Alzheimer's, even though the walks have happened. Megan is back to talk to us more about what the funds go for and how you can still get involved with the fundraising. Welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me back.
Well, you had 3 big walks here, Jasper and Evansville and Owensboro.
Yes.
So the weather was good for all of them, I think, wasn't it?
It was good. It was a little warm on some of the days, but we will definitely take that over, you know, the hurricanes that came through other parts of Kentucky and they had to reschedule. So, yes, overall we had great days, great turnouts for the walks. Couldn't be happier with that.
Well, and one of the things you learn when you're part of that, the entire event, is that the fundraising goes on even when the last step is taken for this year.
You are absolutely correct. We are fundraising until December 31st, trying to hit those goals that we set. They were very ambitious goals, so we're really trying as hard as we can to hit those numbers.
Well, so people say, you know, wonderful, it's going to the Walk to End Alzheimer's. We know it impacts so many families in the tri-state alone. But the research is what we're talking about here. Megan,
Yes.
kind of walk us through, you know, what we're spending money on and what the hopes are.
Yeah, so there are currently more than 1,100 research projects going on across 56 countries that are at least partially funded by the Alzheimer's Association. So that research helps us better understand the disease and leads to the treatments that we currently have, but hopefully even more treatments will become available in the next few years because of the fundraising that we've done. You know, being able to understand it a little bit more makes it that much easier to have the conversations that you need to have with your doctors and know what the warning signs are and be able to get tested if you are exhibiting some of those warning signs. As we've discussed in the past, the treatments that are out there right now are for those who are early diagnosed. So it's very important to make sure and check in with your doctor if you're having any kind of little things that you're like, that's off, you know, I'm not remembering these things, or I'm having trouble with this issue. Talk to your doctor so that you are able to get enrolled in these treatments.
So I think this would be an education for a lot of us, is that there are tests that can be conducted to let you know what your dementia level may be.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm no expert by any means, so talk to your doctor. But there are things that, you know, if you're forgetting things or having other issues, you know, having trouble sleeping, talk to your doctor. They will know a little bit more whether it's something to be concerned about and if these tests should be issued, or if it's something that, like, oh, you just maybe had an off day. So have those discussions with your medical professional.
And one of the challenges, as I'm sure any doctor or physician's assistant will tell you, is people don't want to talk about it.
Exactly.
You know, having that conversation is the hardest part.
Exactly. They're afraid. So we're trying to do what we can to get rid of that stigma and make sure that you know that if you keep these things secret and you later become diagnosed with it, you know, there could have been treatments that you could have been enrolled in and tried to help keep the progression from this disease.
Right, and I think that's an important piece. There's no cure, but there are some early onset treatments.
Yes, there's not currently a cure, but again, that research, we're hopeful that one day there will be an end to the disease. But right now the treatments are just to keep the onset from happening quicker and quicker, to buy you more time with your family, with your cognitive ability and with your memories. So that's really what we're focusing on now, and the research hopefully will continue and hopefully one day find a cure.
How can we continue to donate?
If you go to our website, alz.org/KYINWalk, you can pick which walk you would like to support and make your donations online.
And please do. Thank you, Megan.
Thank you so much, Angie.
We'll be back with more Lifestyles right after this.